buggee fii si biir Gambia bi dawal foofu sa quality jasna your number one stop shop ana sama jigéen ñi dama bëgg ngeen jox ma seen nopp garme yi ndaxte quality jasna amal nañ leen ay til yu toj daala poos abaaya yu yiiw waaye it amal nañ leen ay boreda yu rafet boreda yoo xam ne pour góor ñi la ak pour jigéen ñi amal nañ leen body scrub yi nga xam ne nii dafay defar seen yaram bam nice waaye it fàttewuñ fa diw yi ana sama jeeg yu pare yi quality jasna amal nañ leen fa andi cuuraay yu neex house spray ak bépp xeetu baax pour seen biir néeg dama ne atum ren jii ku sa jëkkër mere ku ne yow la neex ndaxte quality jasna ñëw na si dëkk bi pour defar sëy yi makeup artist yi bàyyi leen gannaaw ñu ngi leen fa amal ay makeup product yu quality waxu leen léegi nii foofu sa Westfield jàkkaarloog monument bi wala nga jokkoo quality jasna si 250 01 24 ak quality jasna taaral sa bopp taaral sa néeg waaye it dëggal sa alaaji aas.
Today we're here live at Jimbex or Jeswang. We visited one young man who initiated Sunu Yeuf, and Sunu Yeuf is a locally based company that seeks to help the environment clean by recycling the waste materials into useful products, as it aims to create jobs for Gambian youths in a bid to close the unemployment gap in the country. Amidst threats of climate change, the company is tirelessly working towards mitigating dangers of plastic waste in the country. As we all know, research showed that plastics take over 400 years before they get decomposed. And here with me is Mr. Abdullah Job, the CEO of Sunu Yeuf, which is a home locally based company, and then we will engage him through as to what transpired him to bring this initiative. This gesture, because we know Gambia is so hard to have things like this, but for that of Abdullah's, I think is something that worth to be supported. Here we'll engage him before doing anything, and then he will tell us as to how this whole project came about to clean the environment, and of course to use the plastic that have been littered everywhere on the streets in the Gambia, to use them and recycle them into useful products. Until then, stay watching. This is Gambian Talents TV. I'm your reporter, Murlamin Job. Here with me is a young gentleman, who is doing all he can do to support Gambia. He's an entrepreneur for that matter, who turns these waste products into useful products by recycling them. So we'll engage him and he will tell us as to how this whole thing came about. But before doing that, Mr. Abdullah, mën nga nuyu askan bi.
Asalaamaaleykum wa rahmatullah. Maa ngi nuyu askan bi ñëpp kaw ba si suuf. We welcome everybody to Sunu Yeuf project. All right,
Sunu Yeuf project bi dafa nekk project boo xam ne it's very important, and Sunu Yeuf, it means our own. That's what it translates from the Wolof language, right? Sunu Yeuf means our own. So that definitely defines itself, So Mr. Abdullah, can you please tell us what are the machines we're seeing here right now?
Yeah.
And what are they meant for?
Yeah, like for this one, it's for the recycling.
Recycling of what?
Yeah, plastic and glass. Yeah, and for that also we add even tires on it also to make tiles for kids playing grounds, so that we can develop more kids playing grounds and bicycle lanes, and there's like 5 different agendas which that I want to put them out of the waste tires. Yeah.
All right. How do you manage to? What kind of waste are you dealing with? Is it only plastic bags and these gallons at some point, or are you only focusing on tires as well at some point? And then can you also briefly tell us what the whole agenda is all about as far as the recycling process is concerned of the plastic bags?
Yeah, plastic, we don't identify any type of plastic we need. Yeah, any kind of plastic which that is disturbing the environment, we need it. We can put it into good useful products. So that's why we don't identify either this type of plastic or that type of plastic. No. Plastic. As long as it's in the family of plastic, we need it. Tires also, as long as it's in the family of tires, we need it. Glass also as well. So those 3 items, we can take all of them, like all kind of items which that is in the garbage, but we cannot take it right now. That's why right now we first take plastic, glass and tires to recycle them as a useful products. Yeah.
What products would they turn into once you recycle them?
Yeah, first we take like dustbin pans, to build dustbin pans out of the plastic and the glass, and to build pavement tiles for the environment, the public places, I can say it, like markets, schools, hospitals, even the police stations, army camps, all those places, they don't even have a good road to walk. So we just want to give those tiles back to the community. Yeah.
That's very important. It's more of him giving back to the community, and because it's a Gambian thing, so, and he's a Gambian who is doing it, so he's somebody that really needs to be supported. But Mr. Abdullah Job, are you the only one doing this, or are you working with some people? And when actually did you establish this?
Yeah, like the research I started like for 4 or 5 years ago. You understand? To set up this thing, because before I should do this with one of my Polandese friends. Yeah, we want to bring these machines like the big cleaner, road cleaner, drainage cleaning. That's the first agendas we take first to bring. But after that, I see that like, hey, you cannot clean and go and throw everything again. You understand? So if we want to make the country clean, we cannot clean here and go and throw it over there. So it's better we build machines which you know that we can put some items into good useful products. So first, I'm working in the industry area myself. So that's why I decided to build this beach cleaner, because I see how the beach is dirty, and I heard how many tourists are saying that the beach is dirty. So I decided to build this machine as a beach cleaner. And if you look at it at the tourism side, how many thousands of waste glass is there? It's a lot, especially plastic glass bottle, as long as it's bottled, because tourists are coming drinking every time. So all those bottles are waste. So before that, let me put those things into it's something also to to make something out of it. So I said, now let me build this one first and build a dustbin pans for those places I'm trying to clean first, so that I can locate bins which that people can see those bins to throw the rubbish in those bins, not to throw it on the floor. Yeah.
Then we know that it's very difficult to manage waste in the country. Knowing that Gambians when they drink bottles or if they eat everything, they have to throw it on the street. I mean, knowing all those difficulties, what do you think will definitely, stop all those things with the agenda you came in about, like to manage this waste? And knowing how, when it comes to attitude in throwing off stuff on the floor. Yeah. Gambians don't pay attention to all those things. You understand? You will drink water and then throw the bottle like that. So, would your company be consistent of considering all those things? Managing them.
That one is up to the government. Yeah. For me, as long as if the government empower me for things I need, that's why I want to meet the president himself, to tell him what I have for the country and what the youths can do, because the people who are there, they don't want to do anything. They are there for themselves. Yeah, but for me, anything I'm doing, I want to give 20% back to the community.
And also, before we go for these machines, is it you who purchase it on your own, or are you being sponsored, or has the government contributed there?
Nobody contributed anything from
100% issue.
100% is me and the people I'm working with. Yeah, it's me and the people I'm working with. The machines, the waste management, nobody. The council, like Talib is the one who proposed me to make this one for him. Like he asked me to make a machine which can make plastic tiles. But for me, I see that it's not only plastic, it's disturbing the environment. So I said, before taking plastic, mixing the plastic with the sand, you need sand 70%, plastic 30%. So now let me cross the glass. Take the glass, make it like 40% of glass, 30% plastic. Let's say I have another 30% of sand. So before using 70% of sand, you understand? So let me cross the glass, use it as a stone, mix it with the sand and the plastic, so that I can get these tiles out of them.
Yeah. That's so smart of you. Instead of getting only one product, you are making multiple products out of it.
Like that's why like Talib, he proposed me only one product. But for me, I'm coming with 3. Yeah, because there's a lot of kids playing ground he want to build. You understand? And for those things also, I want to build enough carpets for those playing grounds. Basketball lawns, volleyball courts, kids playing ground, bicycle lanes, which you know that it will even decorate the country with a color on the road, which you know that if you fall down, you won't even hurt yourself. Yeah, because the tires it can be a rubber carpet. So even the kids, when they fall down in those kind of places, they won't hurt themselves now.
Definitely, that's nice. So, I mean, so far has the council contributed some budget for you, knowing that you are venturing into this kind of project?
I'm calling them every time. My calls.
And they knew vividly that you are working on this?
Even just last week, yesterday, I even talked with the guy who is in charge of the dumping site to get plastic out at the dumping site, but they even asked me money. Wow. Yeah, they even asked me money, and only KMC I collected all like 7 tons or to 8 tons of plastic. Now I want to go to the dumping site, but they are asking me
at Bakote,
which you know that I want to do my research, see how best I can do also to get those plastic on the top. And the ones which you know that even those donkey owners bring there, and like the trucks, they are collecting those ones. So they said I should pay money for that one.
But don't you think that's too bad? I mean, because as I know, they are not using it and they will not use it. And you have a youth man who wanted to take that one, at least develop it. And then and we understand that with you alone doing this, you are also venturing, you are also targeting a number of employees. You will be employing Gambians and of course the residents of the Gambia. I mean, how many people is your company targeting to employ as far as this project is concerned when everything goes through? Yeah,
because this company, because it's not like only 8 hours or 9 hours work. This is 24 hours job. Yeah, you have morning shift, you have night shift. You understand? So, or maybe you have 3 shifts even, because there are certain areas like Westfield. You cannot clean Westfield right now, unless you wait until around 3 o'clock at night when nobody is there. You can clean that environment so that before people coming back to work, the environment is clean.
To my disappointment, going to Bakote dump site, try to collect the plastic, and he has been charged to pay some amount of money, which is just crazy. Who does that on this planet? It's rather unfortunate. But then until then, we'll try to reach out to those people at the dump site, and then they will tell us as to why they reject somebody who is trying to definitely create job employment opportunities for the youths through, recycling these plastics into useful products that can definitely contribute in our socio and economic development as a nation. Abdullah, still before we take a leave of you, can you take us around and then show us and then you explain briefly about this different type of machines to us? Can you tell us about this machine, please?
Yeah, this one is the beach cleaner. Yeah, this one, because like I said, if you look at the beach, how dirty is it? Okay. Yeah, so that's why we decided to build this one. And maybe we will love to demonstrate it one day for the Gambians. They all see it when it's ready. Because this one even, I try Ahmad Ba several times instead of tourism. I meet him at his office for him to support us. I meet the manager itself at the tourism board at their office, but nothing.
Nothing came out of it.
Nothing came out of it. That's why I said now I won't waste my time to go to any offices. I want the media to come and show out everything. So that's why I even said, let me call Gambia Talent. They come and at least help us to show something else to the people.
Gambian people, so that those with at least with money can also help this young man realize his dream, because it's more of a Gambian thing here, and then they are also make this project a success on the Gambian people.
Yeah, that is something we really need, because the president cannot do anything, the government don't want to do anything. So maybe individual person can even help. You understand? To even a sponsor or to be a partner, we call everybody to come in for. Yeah.
That's very nice. And then he's calling, even the GSMs can come in. Individual millionaires in the country can also come and collaborate with this young man. He initiated a very, very wonderful project, but he is definitely struggling financially. Everything is financed by himself. So I think it's high time that the government, the non-governmental organizations and individuals to also at least support this young man realize his dreams, and he's doing it for the Gambia. I think it's very important. And then as you can see, this is the process of the machine once it is done. We're demonstrating here, but it's not fully ready, but then once it is done, you will also see what this machine is capable of doing. It's responsible for collecting the waste around the beach sites. So as you can see, he's demonstrating this. Okay.
This is the tipper. Like all the waste should come in here, but when the trailer is full, that's where you need to tip all the rubbish so that you can start fresh. So as long as when it closes, nothing will come out. So that's the tipper. We just make it like the European standard. Even this one, even the European one doesn't have aluminium inside. It's all metal. Yeah, but for us, we plan the long run to use this machine. So that's why I prefer to put aluminium inside. And even later on, if I have more fun, I won't use iron. I will use everything as aluminium and galvanized. So that even the seaweed, if you go to the beach this week, it's full of seaweed. And that seaweed, we even need it for the fertilizer. People are using seaweed to build houses. So, you understand? So we don't need to waste anything. For us, we don't want to waste anything. Yeah, anything we touch, we have a reason for it. Yeah, where it should go.
That's very important. Those are the machines, as you can see.
This is the net.
That's the net for the beach cleaner.
For the beach cleaner. Yeah. So, anytime, but I'm just in a haste to show it to the Gambians how this machine gonna work. Yeah, because most of them, they think it cannot be. Yeah.
Wrong. So you're doing this for the first time?
Yeah, for the first time. And this machine, even I see this one in Spain. Okay. The time I see this in Spain, I said no. I think this we need it.
Was that 4 years ago?
Yeah, that like 3 years ago. Okay. Yeah, so I said no because before we want to import it. You understand? But after that, I said to my partner, look, I want something to go to that company to see the machine itself, so that when the machine have a breakdown, we can fix it. But for me, I don't go for the breakdown. I go for build the machine itself. So I just go and visit the machine there to study everything, to see the internal of the machine, what make the machine go. So the time I see, and it was just a, simple thing. And this one in Europe without the aluminium plate is 36,000 euro. Yeah. Yeah. So, almost 1.5 million. You understand? So right now we are building a one which that even the European want to sell it, they will sell it maybe for $2 million. And so if the Gambians, like those people sitting at the office, if the government send them to go and buy this machine, they will come and tell the Gambians this is $5 million. So those kind of things we want to stop. Yeah. For me, I want to build, this is just a sample. Yeah.
As you can see, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. He had a lot in store for Gambian people, but all he needs right now is support. Let's support him because,
like I said, the time, like the president himself making the campaign for the presidency, I listened to the president. All his campaign, he promised the youths a lot. I will bring fishing trawlers, this and that, this. But I don't see all those things. And how many years now? Oh, how many months? Yeah. Still now nothing is there for the youths. So if you want to spend maybe 50 million for the youths for their project, me, I'm calling him to come. He spent 25 million. I'll give him more than what he even want to give the youths. Because I come with 18 agendas. And this is only 3. That is the beach, the road, the drainage. And not in waste. Because all those dirty, it's going back to fertilizer. You understand? The plastic and glass and tires is going back to the community itself. So nothing is wasting on what we are doing. Yeah. So that's why, we need all Gambians, even non-Gambians. As long as you like the country, you're there for Gambia, you are part of this. Yeah, because I see other countries like Senegal. I have a friend in Freetown. He called me to take this thing there. But I said to him, no, I'm not going to do, because Freetown know how,
is this?
Yeah. And plastic also, they need it also to recycle it. So much so that's why those friends are calling me to go there. But I said, no, the first thing, it will be in the Gambia first. That's why I first take the name of Sunu Yeuf, our own thing. Everything will be built here and it will be built with Gambian youths.
I think Gambians need to be really proud of that. Sunu Yeuf mom, definitely, if you can relate to the language, definitely, gis nga si sa bopp already. It's like you are part of the team already, you understand? So, Gambians, I am calling on you all to come and support this thing. It's more of you supporting yourself, he's our Gambian brother, he has traveled. I think if we can help this guy realize his dream and then at least keep this company going, the illegal migration would definitely be reduced at some point, even though if you cannot stop it completely. But I'm telling you, if in a year we have hundreds of 300 people traveling through this illegal migration, he can reduce it down to, let's say, 100 or 50, because he will employ a whole lot of youth. And then, Mr. Job, how many people is your company targeting to employ as far as Sunu Yeuf is concerned when everything is intact?
Yeah, like I said, before I come to that one, like you said, the migration. Last 2 weeks, I have the Italian national TV station. They come here, they cover everything like what you're doing right now, because of they are sending lots of Gambian back home. You understand? So they want to see those people they are sending. Are they having something to do back home or not? Or the government are giving them something to do back home or not? But I don't see nothing what the government give them. You understand? So they come to cover what is there for those people coming. But for me, myself, I tell them, look, I leave Europe. I don't go to Backway. Yeah, but I go with flight. I go, every 3 months. But nowadays, I'm even having a fitty with my woman, because I said to her that if this is not finished, I'm not going back to Europe. Yeah, unless this first project finish, so that I can come back. You understand? And those people come for that interview, even they are disappointed because of the governments and in millions. Yeah, from those people, for those boys to come back home, and nothing comes out of it. Most of them are having problems right now, having stress, because they don't have nothing to do.
Traumatized.
Yeah, so that's why for me, I set up this thing as 24 hours job. You understand? And the company itself, like for the first setup, like these first 3 things we take, like for now we have like almost 110 people working together for the plastic collection, welding, electrician, because I have everything in the group. Because this is not, this is like I inherited this thing from my granddads. Yeah, because my granddad was having a road, like feeder roads company. He built feeder roads. My dad also built roads. But for me, I want to come and build my own machines which gonna build roads. First, I want to clean the environment first. After that, there is a machines which that I'm building those machines to build, like the roads they are paying for millions, which it will not even stay 6 months. Yeah. So you see Dakar, what the youths build there with their pavement tiles. Me, I will come with a machine which gonna lay it like a carpet. You will not even go in, putting tiles one by one like this kind of tiles. No. You will be just standing like what 50 people need to do for maybe 3 days. A machine will do it with 4 people for maybe 1 day. For 1 day, you can do it with the machine, and that is more efficient than even the handwork. Yeah. So for that one, for me, what I'm targeting is like every 3 months, if I can, at least 150 youths I want to employ. Every 3 months. Yeah.
And also he told us something very important, that he is targeting youths, let's say at the age of 35 or 38 below, because he don't want to bring old past that don't have that energy. He want youths to see themselves, to realize their dreams, and then to be working and earning, at least help their families everywhere they might be. So I think that's very important of him, and then he will take us through to the West Side management, and then he will discuss more on that one.
Him?
Say muy neka ko kay Mr. Job tamit mooy moom daal foog naa ne he is always on the side. Yeah, ñoo nekk ndaw yoo xam ne ñoo build machine si nii. Right now ban tolof ngeen nekk di am ci project bi as far as Sunu Yeuf is concerned.
Waaw sant yàlla project bi mu ngi dem ndànk waaye tolof yi tamit am nañ ci tolof yu bari, parce que definitely movement bi waroon naa gën a gaaw comme nu moo demee nii, because bu ngay jël si time mu ngay muti 8 months. So te mun naa wax ne li ko gën a diile nekkul comme xam-xam bu fi war a dem, xëj na xaalis la wala comme yeneen bagages yeeg yooyu noonu, loolu moo tax affaire yi mënut a gaaw a dem tout. So loolu daal moo gën a nekk tolof yi ñu see jànkuwanteel. Yeah.
So yéen loolu naa ñaan askan bi, muy nguur bi, muy ñu am alal, muy private companies yi.
Waaw li ñu leen doon lifin rek mooy comme jàppalante ak doomi réew mi, parce que lii yëpp doomi réew bi ñoo ko nekk di def. So kon baax na pour ñu jéem a gëstu doomi réew bi pare ñu jàppalante dimbalante tamit si yéen yi parce que comme su nit ki di créer yéen yi baax na pour mu am ku ko dimbale si affaire yi am so loolu daal la am pour lu ma wax gars yi ñu gëstu ndaw yi te dimbale ndaw yi parce que ndaw yaa ngi si dëkk bi te ñu ngi fas yéene pour liggéey.
That's very important. As you can see, he and his team are the ones that build this huge machine you are seeing. ñu are expecting ne comme ndaw bi nguur bi tamit dinañ leen seetlu bu baax a baax because su jàppalee project bi ndaw yi la jàppale di nga gis ne even ku nekkul di liggéey si government bi sax Sunu Yeuf mun na laa employé ngay liggéey di am sa xaalis di dundal sa boppa di jàppale sa famille foog naa loolu am na solo bu baax a baax waaw good luck with the work right.
jërëjëf yéen tamit ñu ngi leen ñaanal tamit seen lifin bi gën a yokku parce que tamit dëgg-dëgg comme like yéen a gën a lifin affaire yi yéen a ñëw di ko génnee xam nga nit ñi di ko mun a gis te loolu moom moo ñoo jaay tamit xam nga soo ñu bari ñu ngi si biir kër yi gisuñ lii soo ñu bari am nga xëy na suñ lifinee lii dinañ xam ne Gambia lii mu ngi fi soo lii ak lii am na ñoo xam ne nit ñi ñëpp emuñ am na ñoo xam ne mun nañoo am émi def te gisuñ fuñ def suñ gisee yii xëy na mun nañoo génn pour def si seen doole wala seen am-am. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Here we are somewhere around Tabokoto, right? Yeah. Exactly. So he will take us through and tell us more about these things.
Yeah, like I said, if you see that we just take the idea of cleaning the drainage because we see how important is it. And we are concerned also about environment. Yeah, we want to clean the environment, but we don't want to clean this area and go and throw it also to another side. So that's why all the parts we want to clean, we want to put the dirty into good useful products, which you know that we will return it back to the community itself so that they can see it as a useful products for them, not like waste plastic or waste glass or waste tires. If you look at here right now, you can get more than 50 tires within 20 meters. 50 tires. If you count what is there, what is here, and here is almost 50 tires. Less than 20 meters. And they said they cleaned the drainage already. You understand? But for us, we don't want nothing to stay inside as long as we clean the drainage. Wow. Yeah, we want everything, even the sand need to come out. No water, no bottle, no sand, nothing inside. Yeah, because we need everything.
It has to be cleaned entirely.
Entirely. Even these sites need to be cleaned. Here. This need to be cleaned so that when you want to put the cover again, you can put it easily and you can pull it out easily. And these people cleaning the gutter, if you look at that side, they always spoil the sides and the cover because the way they pull it out. This should have a special machine which should just come to everything up.
And as far as Sunu Yeuf is concerned, you have all those things.
All those things is in plan to build. If you want to use manpower, like look at these people, if you ask them between 20 meters, how long they are there, they will tell you full day. 3-4 people. But for us, at least one day we are looking to maybe to clean one kilometer. Yeah, 1 kilometer, and nothing will stay on the road. From the drainage straight to the trailer, straight to this side. Nothing will stay on the highway. No. Because like I said, we want everything to be clean. Yeah, even the side of the road, the government need to close this so that the road also can save with the sand, the things coming on the road. Because if here is not closed, it will never be clean. Yeah, because we want to clean it, but we want to locate all these areas dustbin pans so that people can see where to throw dustbin pan, but not for the people inside the compound bringing their garbage to those bins. It's not for those things. It's for, thank you, it's for only that. If anybody want a bin in your compound, you can call.
You can provide it for them.
Yeah, we can provide it because we want to provide a collection team also, which you know that we will make our own bins so that people can start separating their bins. Each compound we plan to give you 3 bins so that we can come and collect everything and
then you go and process that bin again, that waste.
So we can bring it back to your compound. That rubbish you give us, if you give it to us in a good way, we can give it to you back again more than the way you give it to us.
So we'll recycle it again and then it will be useful again.
Useful again in your compound. Yeah.
Abdullah, are you looking forward to collaborate with any department or institutions to work as far as your Sunu Yeuf is concerned?
Yes, everybody is welcome. Yeah, for us, we don't choose. Because for me, I said, it's only 3 things I take as I can work with them. Like the kids, I said, if you can tie your lace, we can walk. As a man, if you can tie your belt, we can walk. As a woman, if you can tie your wrapper, we can walk. Because even you are a handicap, everybody is a disabled for me, as I see. Because you don't have everything what you need in you. Yeah. There is something you miss. Me too also. Somebody also like that. So for me, I count everybody as a disabled.
So meaning in your company there is no discrimination. As far as you are a human being, you are welcome and you will be given all you exactly.
We have disabled even working with us right now for this plastic collection. Wow. Yeah, so we have, you know what I mean?
Zero tolerance for discrimination.
No, we don't discriminate nobody. No.
So for instance, if a GSM also wanted to cooperate with you, and then
we have a lot for companies who wanna come, because any company who come, I survey your company or I know what your company is doing. I can even put more for you there. Yeah. And what you bring, and me also, when I go, I survey the place and I know what is your business. I can give you more offer.
Like I rightly mentioned, we still with this Sunu Yeuf project. We accumulated plastics and of course some waste in 3 different locations. One is located in Lamin here. The other 2 some are Mandinarin, Jabang and Lamin village. And right today here we are here at Lamin, and then he will take us through as to what transpired this initiative, and he will tell us a lot more.
Overall, Monica, come environment being clean. Wow, because like so go hole. Si gota buñ joggé right now lu fa fess yépp ay bidong la bidong yi ndox, you know, tanki moto. So dama gis né yoy ñoo gëna climat environment bi ak plastique yi ni, because yi du dé téla dé ci souf bi. Plastique naturally sa du téla dé ci souf bi wala du dé sax mën na fa nekk many years. So da nga gis né so xolé li saku yi ni yépp si like 3 different scrap yard la ko jëlé. Té so xolé si dépôt yi non yépp we have almost 8 tons of plastic. Different plastic saku, like these plastic bags, bottles, water bottles, you know what I mean, different, all type of plastics are here. Yeah, so these are the things we need to recycle, you know what I mean. So that's why for us, we take here as a depot and Mandinari and Jabang.
So you process them at Canifing, right? Or where?
No, Canifing is a place where we build our machines. Yeah, but right now, Jabang, the Alcalo is locating us a place. Yeah, Jabang, like the Alcalo is trying to locate us a place there where we can have our own place whereby the machines and the processing, everything will be there.
Mr. Job, can you please tell the viewers, the dangers of these plastics in our society?
Yeah, plastic, as we see it, you know, is something which, you know, that even like us, is not good for us, because we are the environment. We are here in the environment and we need to look after the environment like the way we are looking after ourselves.
When did you actually start this initiative? And then do you have any expertise in venturing into this? Or do you have somebody that you work with that have a technical know-how as to how to manage these things, you know what I mean? Because this is the first time, Gambia have such kind of, initiative.
Yeah, because for me, I'm the one who do the research, come with it. But I have welders, which you know that they are the people I'm working with. Because before we normally used to import machines and sell it like to this company owners. But for now, I said no for that. I said now I want to build my own machines, which you know that I will not even sell it, because those people I'm selling those machines, I don't see the profit of those machines in the country. So that's why I take the decision that I want to build something which you know that it will be what the country needs.
How many youths are you targeting, you say, every 3 months?
Every 3 months, my target is like at least maximum, I want 300 is my target. Yeah, because like I said, if I establish everything, it's like 18 agendas, that's what I come with. And now it's only 3, because this is countrywide. Yeah, because even at the provinces, like after the Greater Banjul area, I have another project. Yeah, in the Fonyis, in the Kiangs, you know what I mean, up to Basse. You understand? Coming back to Bara also. So for that, there is nothing which, you know, because the way I set up this thing is like, any youth stay in KMC, you don't leave KMC, go to Banjul for work. You work in KMC. The youth in Basse doesn't need to come to the combos here to get good salary. The same salary you earn in here, that's what I will earn in Basse. It doesn't matter. As long as you are working, it depends on what you do. Yeah.
That's very nice. This seems to be a multi-million-dollar project, I can say. So one man alone can't do this, especially a young man like Abdullah Job's caliber. Abdullah, so far, can you approximately how much have you spent so far as this project is concerned?
Yeah, for now, as I can say, only the receipt I put in my house for the machines and the transport costs, labors and all that, it's only almost roughly like 1.5 now.
$1.5 million.
Yeah. Like I said, right now, even Gambia, they don't put their hands in this. Other countries are demanding this for me to take it there. But I first want to satisfy my country first before I go to any country. Yeah.
As you can hear him, and it will be very, very, very unfortunate for the Gambia to miss this opportunity. And then we all know a lot of youths are stranded in the ghettos, in the villages, and the towns, and then in the strazas, not being able to work because of they don't have the opportunity to work in offices. But with this, at least, if government can sponsor this whole project, is a plus for the country. You understand? Instead, taking it to Senegal or Nigeria or other countries would definitely be a big, big, big blow for the country. And like you heard him saying, if the government don't want to take ownership of this, or if he alone cannot do this, definitely other people in other countries are calling on him to take the project there. And if you take it there, means Gambia will definitely miss it, right?
Yeah, they will miss it big time. Because why? Just look at our stadium now. Why we miss our match? Yeah, we don't take our own things, put it into good use, and we just neglect everything belongs to Gambia. Gambians themselves, they are the one who neglect that. Yeah, that's why for me I said, because I have been having calls several times, which that from different areas, whereby people are telling me, yo, we see this thing on Facebook, on media, why can't you come, we do this thing together? Because maybe the vacuum machine they use to clean their environment, it cannot work there for a long time. But this one I'm building here, this is manual. Yeah, dust cannot disturb this. The sun cannot disturb it. Even, no matter how the work is heavy, he can go for it. No matter how the sun is, thick on the road, the machine can scrape it. So I think I do everything for Gambia. Always I ask myself, the time I was in Europe, what I can do for my country, but not what the country can do for me. Yeah, so for me, I always want to give back to the community. So that's why I said this project, anything which that is part of this, the 20% of the profit of this project is going back to the community. Yeah, 20%. Anything I do, even you give me a contract, I will give you something back. Yeah, which that it will be a appreciation of you giving me the garbage. Me also, I will return it back to you, which that you will be more happy than seeing it as a garbage. Yeah, so that's why, I just take this target to push these 3 items. Yeah.
That's very important. I think now those of you or those who practice, using these bottles and throwing them on the street, don't you think it's high time you have your special, bags or dustbins, you put them there for this young man? He have a team that will be, traveling countrywide to pick up these bottles. At least if you put that, definitely the environment will be clean. As the saying goes, a healthy environment, a clean environment is a healthy environment. So it's high time you work together, join hands in glove and then help this man realize this dream. It's more of us, doing it for ourselves, because the word Sunu Yeuf alone has manifested itself, means our own ownership of yourself, ownership of everything. So I think the government have a big...
Yeah, and another thing also is there, we need help of transport, because if we have transport, like a car which that we can pick our plastic or our glasses or the tires in the environment, going round, because the government, they have many cars been parking in their departments, which that they are not correct. If you go to that big cleaner or the road cleaner, like the road cleaner is from KMC. KMC, that machine belongs to them, but they said that was there by the time of Yankuba was there, Yankuba Koli. Yeah, so now that machine is old, but they could have bring it to us. We repair it before cutting it into scrap. And now they cut it to scrap and sell it to the Senegalese. I myself go to Senegal and buy the parts I need to fix that machine. Those are the parts I bring back to the country. And that's the one I'm coming to build back again. So now for that, I'm just calling the government for that. Like their old trucks and cars and other machines which that is in their departments. Before selling it to the, these people whom, that these Indians cut everything, take it to India or Senegal or whatsoever. We can repair those machines and see what we can do with those machines. So they need to help us for those kind of things so that it can be easy. Because for now, for me, I don't want to go to Europe, buy anything.
And you have all the opportunity to be in Europe.
Yeah. I can go back even tomorrow if I pay a ticket. Yeah, I can go back. That's not a problem. But this is more important for me than going to Europe. Yeah, because I've been going like since 2 months ago. But I'd rather go and collect plastic than going back to Europe. Yeah, because I see people doing it there. So why can't I do it here in my country? So I'll be very proud also because I promised them that I'm going for this. And what I tell them, as long as this is not finished, I'm not coming back. And as long as this is not finished, this project I started, I'm not going back to Europe. Yeah, that is my main thing, which that of my target to go to Europe, so that I can get the internal of those machines to come and build it back. And that's what take me to Europe. I get it, I'm back. I can make here more than what I can make Europe. And I can make people to get much more what they're going to get in Europe. Because no work is there right now. People are coming from Europe to Africa, especially like if you look at Gambia, how many tourists have compounds here, guest houses and other stuff, businesses. So why are we leaving our hands like that? Now look at our grandparents, what happens to them? They take them as a slave. So for us also, if we neglect ourselves, we will suffer more than those people. Yeah, so it's high time for us to take our opportunity. Yeah, so for that, I will just call the government itself first. They need to support this. Yeah, because they have been spoiling people's money and still people are suffering. Look at how many people dig in that drainage. Less than, 5 meters, you are there for whole day. Yeah, and we can drill like 1 kilometer a day, bro, which that nobody will get inside the drainage. We will build a machine which will go straight to the drainage and do that in an easy walk, in a clean way, which that you don't need to block the road, you don't need to disturb anybody. So what is up? Let them come and help. For me, that's what I would say, because I see many of them, ministers. The last time I went to Youth and Sports Compound, I sit there for more than 6 hours. After what they said to me, you cannot see him, Bakari Baji. And I have a package for him, which I want to tell him. He is there for the youths. Yeah. Are we not the youths? Of course we are. So we should not be going to Bakari Baji's compound. We have something like this for this country. 6 hours sitting down at his compound door. Next minute they come and tell us you cannot see him. Oh, that's so sad. I think we the Gambians, those people are not better than us. They are there for us. We put them there. We pay them. So they need to listen to us, especially people like us whom that they have something for the country. Yeah. Going to Barrow just to see Barrow now, 6 months, I cannot see the president. Look at that footballer come from, I don't know where he come from. Look at Ekon come here the last time. Within 2-3 days, they opened the door for him. Are those people better than us? No. We are investing millions in the Gambia, no matter what we are youths, but at least we want to do something for the country. Those people, they don't do nothing for this country, only their own interests. They see the potential, what they can get here, that's why they come. You think Ekon will leave Senegal and come here and do something like that? Why he take that Ekon Villa to Senegal? Why he take it there? And that, if you go back to where it started, that should be here. Yeah, that should be here. If you ask the Americans themselves, yeah, that should be here. That should be in Jufure at the Root Festival. That's what should be for that. But because we neglect our everything, look at the slave house. You know what I mean? If any slave come there, you don't see nothing there. Go to Gore, you see how they, you know what I mean? At least they look after the place, so that people can come and see this is how it was, this is how it was. But you know what I mean? That's the place where they kept the slave, and still now you can see the frame. But if you go to the slave house, you see find goats and you know what I mean, things which you know what I mean, you don't even think, yeah man. But they are not doing anything. For me, as I said, they are not doing anything. They are just there sitting in their 4-wheel drive, eating people's money, but they are not doing nothing. Yeah, they are not doing nothing. Not the president's place, not the the mayors and all those places, they are not doing anything for me. Because who can show me any council member who collect 1 ton of plastic? Since Gambia know themselves, as not Talib, not Rahim Malik Low, not Yanks, I meet all of them, but they don't tell me anything. And they all give me a proposal of what they need in their council. Banjul, they ask for the beach cleaner, because Banjul and Brikama are the only people who have the beach. Yeah, Brikama is, I think, all this tourism area they pay in Brikama. Yeah, so Banjul also they pay on that side. So if you look at it, KMC, they have only the road and the drainage. So that's why I built those 3 sections. Because that road cleaner can go to Brikama, can go to Banjul. Yeah, but the big cleaner cannot go to Serekunda, but Banjul, Brikama, they need it. And they all propose for me to make that for them. Now I start those machines like 80%, but they never come and look at those machines. And they don't do anything in it. I spend my own money, but now I'm calling them to finish it or to come and see it. Even that is a problem. And for me, why I say that now they don't want to come? Because of, I asked Talib, he said to me, $10 million, that's what they pay for this drainage for KMC. And for me, I asked them 2.5 million with a tractor. I can build a machine which can go for 5 years. So, the drainage for 5 years. And somebody spending $10 million is for 1 year. So I think the money they put in their pocket, that's why they don't want this thing to come out. Because that 10 million, you could have taken the 5 and put it in your pocket and pay these people. They didn't pay them. Look at them, what they are doing. Now they will be here until the end of the rainy season. It's not even finished. Next year also we come, the same thing. The drainage should be start cleaning from Jawara's time. The drainage, which that Jawara fixed those ones. They should start cleaning those ones first. Next, they come to Jamis Rhythm. They come to Barros Rhythm so that they can get the way, so that the water can flow and go where it should. Because you cannot close the compound door, you open all the house door, you state everybody go out. That's the problem. Because if you look at all the big drainage, they are blocked. So all these small drainage in the town, where are they going? Where the water going? Thank you, that's the problem. They should start it from Jawara's time. Since the 80s, the drainage they built, those are the first drainage they should drill first. From there, they come to Jamis Rhythm. When they finish those ones, they can come back to Barros Rhythm so that the water can flow easily, go to the sea. Without that, we are always in problem. Yeah.
As you can rightly hear what he said, so please, if anyone may stumble at this video as a minister or working for the government, please engage your people, let them come and support. This is our own. I mean, it's very important. I so disheartening sometimes. Gambians will come with a great initiative, but they wouldn't have the support they really wanted. So I think it's high time we take ownership of our own. Otherwise, should I complete that statement? No. But anyway, thank you for having you, Mr. Job, and then we pray that investors come in and collaborate with you to execute this project, peacefully. Inshallah, we believe that they will come after watching this video, and then wishing you all the best of luck in your project. Thank you for having me. All right.
Listen to us on Bantaba, on the favorite TV. Gambia, talent promotion. Gambia, talent promotion is in support of all the youths and all the talents in this country. Ni regla ci youth Bantaba, ni regla yo ci youth Bantaba, ak Aisa Touba ci youth Bantaba.